Hey, how you doing, huh? You wanna talk to me like that? You wanna talk privately? We can talk privately if you don't like all these people around. Or the people there, they're just in your head. Sometimes you gotta distinguish your things are real and things are just a fantasy. Are there really other people around? I don't know. Let's find out together. Welcome to Amp Month. I have no cool instruments behind me that you haven't seen before. You know why? Because this is a particular month where we actually factually talk about amplifiers. Sometimes not for the whole month, sometimes for a week or so, sometimes for 2 weeks. Sometimes we give you a couple episodes here and there and we dance away. I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to have to see it together. So welcome to December. Are you cold yet? You tired yet? You lonely? Let's talk about an amplifier. Let's talk about how I acquired this amplifier, right? I was at Columbus Swap Meet with my daughter, right? And it was kind of like a very cold day. It was like unseasonably cold. It was supposed to be like a nice day, right? It happened to be very cold, you know what I mean? We were surprised by the shock of the cold, you know what I mean? But unusually, though, it happened to be happening. There's a lot of people there, there's a lot of instruments there, there's a lot of things going on, man. And I was preoccupied with an instrument I saw earlier on when I first got there, you know what I mean? And I happened to, like, you know what I mean, probably lose a pretty good deal that I could have made, but I don't care at this point because I have so many amplifiers, I don't know where to put them all. So this was happening, you know what I mean? I'm thinking about this instrument, I had like $80 on me. I owed, like, you know what I mean, my daughter, like, a lot of different things that, you know what I mean, she wanted to get. You know, so a lot of that money, like $35, that was a lot to her, really, for, like, you know, candy inside, for this, that, and the other thing. You know, little things that I already obligated myself to. We just got there, right? This guy, 2 amplifiers on a table, right? One of them was a big crate, wooden crate, like an old crate. Made out of wood and shit, man. Not the early ones, but like the second ones that had the crate. I think it's a 112B. I have it right back here. I'll show it to you in a second. I don't want to get behind myself, you know what I'm saying? I want to get in front of myself. So, he had 2 amps on the table. He said, well, I'll do 30 a piece or 50 for both. He gave me 25 in the crate. Fuck the other one. It was a Marlboro. I should have got it. I said, you know what, pal? I'll do 50 for both anyway. You know what I mean? Why don't you just give me 50 and take them both? I said, well, buddy, why don't I give you 25 and you give me the crate and you take the Marlboro and smoke it. Shove it in your ass. Give it to somebody else. Play it in front of your grandmother. Do whatever you want with it. Not for me. Tough guy. But I was thinking maybe later, I was like, that's a nice Marlboro. I should go back and get that. Because I already did a Marlboro episode, and it might have been the same amp. I don't even remember. My memory's a little fuzzy there, you know what I mean? Because I had my mind on another instrument. That's why I was like, you know what I mean? I want to get both these instruments. And I want to get what I owe my daughter out of that little chunk I had in my pocket. And I ended up going home with $20 anyway, man. So I should have just, you know what I mean? Well, buddy, I think I'll give you 45, and I'll come back for the Marlboro later, put it on the table. I should have said that. Because he would have been like, all right, 45's close to 50. Sounds like a deal. Pard, right? That's what would have happened, man. But instead, I was being an asshole, and I was talking my shit like, you take that Marlboro, you know what I mean? And you could take it, you could bury it in the fucking ground in the pile of dog shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give 2 fucks. I don't give half a fuck. I don't give a quarter or a decimal of a fuck, you asshole. I was a real jerk, man. I wasn't like that, man. I'm just being dramatic. That guy over there, he's calling child services. Don't watch my show with kids around, bro. Hey, put the phone down, man. I don't got no warrants, man. Call them if you want them, man. Guitkit, bitch. Sorry, man. I don't want you to get involved in my personal problems. Welcome to that month. Welcome to December. God bless you. Peace be with you. I'm flipping around where look at this amp together. Now, I want to say something about crates. I love crates. People hate them. I love them. You know what I mean? So if you're a hater, don't spew your hate. And if you want to say, oh, man, he's not really talented, you can say that. Just don't offend the crate, man. Flip you around. 1, 2, Here it is, man. 112B. B stands for bass. This is a bass amp. This is an early crate bass amp. I say early, I'm talking 1979, 1980. This is the period where SLM amps are hard to date by serial number because they were all fucked up. Being a bass amp, it's got like very few, like, it's got the gain, it's got a limiter, it's got, you know, bass level, treble, master, it's got a bright switch, on and off switch. Have it plugged in, have not turned it on. As a special present to you guys, I'm going to try to bring you at least one episode every single week this December, because next month we're probably going to, you know, begin our slowdown, man, because, hey, you know what I mean, I got too much gear, I got to, you know what I mean, seriously slow down, you know, this Guitkitting, because I don't have nowhere to put anything anymore, man. So let's look at the back. This is rare, because it's got the wood finish, wood cabinet. Most of them are Tolex cabinets with the chrome corner covers. This is like the wood one, which is in 1978. They all were like designed like crates, like real crates, and they're all wood. This is rare. Very, very rare. I don't even see one of these on the internet, man. So let's look at the back, man. You can tell it's like late 70s, early 80s by the shit that's, you know what I mean, the wording and everything. Look at that old wire. That's definitely like 70s looking wire, right? Speaker jack. Look at a line out. We're gonna shock you, Noriega. It's gonna feel fucked up for a couple minutes. So let's take look at the actual. This, I believe, has the Velcro. Yes, it does. There you go. Look at that. Speaker looks a little pushed in, but that's okay. Usually that's no big deal. It's got the big sound hole there. Man, this is a nice looking amp. I really hope it works, guys. You know what I'm saying? I hope that I'm not wasting your time, or because if it doesn't work, this is going to be a long episode. I'm going to have to take it apart. I'm going to have to diagnose. I'm going to have to try to figure out what's wrong with it. Now, I did a 112, a straight 112, a little bit newer one than this a couple years ago. I'll put the link below. You can check that out 2 or 3 years ago. During the pandemic, I believe it was. Things were crazy. Right? But I did not do one this old, and I certainly didn't do a bass one. So, I love crate amps. I think they're wonderful. I have, to test this out, Bassmark's first bass. The reason I use this bass is every time my boy Ricky D's over here, there's certain instruments he likes to play. Every time he plays a bass track, he always grabs this because he thinks it's the best sounding recorded bass. He's borrowed it a couple times for his own studio work. So let's turn it on first, man. Let's see if this shit works before we start like jumping up and down, man. Oh! I mean, that could just mean it has a light come on. We don't know if it works. So let's put this camera down here on this little bench and try to set it up straight so we can. Sorry, I want to get this professional for people. It's not looking very sturdy there. I think that'll work. There you go. Alright. So let me plug in this Spirit bass made by Oscar Schmike. Bassmark got this bass at Sears. He's always real proud of that. Let's see if this amplifier works. Oh, I hear it. Let's see what the limiter does, man. It's like cleans it up a little bit. It's like a real clean sounding signal. It's like more of a condensed sounding signal again. All the way up the bass, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's real bassy, man. Turn the treble all the way off. Go ahead, man. Got it right on. I like the bright too. So yeah, man, I mean, it doesn't really have too much well, it'll probably get pretty loud too, man. Oh yeah. So I don't have to do any repairs on this guy at all, man. That fuzzy sound shit. Oh, I see. It's the gain. It's the gain, man. So you know what I'm gonna do for our little command performance? I'm gonna play a guitar through this fucking thing. They usually say you shouldn't play a guitar. You know what I mean? You shouldn't play a bass through a guitar amp, but there's no problem playing a guitar through a bass amp. I want to hear what that sounds like, man. I really do. All right? So I'll see you in a little moment. Welcome back to Amp Month. The CR-112B. We're going to play a guitar through it. Not just any guitar. Our special Amp Month guitar. It's LTD F100 FM. This is my boy Ricky D's favorite guitar. I was talking about his favorite bass. Ricky D's got one of the best ears of anybody I know for studio where it goes, man. So I got to bow to his, you know what I mean, ability to distinguish greatness. Love you, Ricky D. Sounds pretty darn good, man. Hey, man. So, welcome back to the Amp Month, man. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you didn't, you know, look, I'm not Eddie Van Halen. You know what I mean? A lot of people give me like negatives or thumbs down or whatever that's called, man, because they expect me to come in here like, you know what I'm saying? I never said that I was a good guitar player. I'm a funny storyteller. If you like that kind of thing, and I can fix guitars and amplifiers, and I can pick them and swap meet. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? I'm a rhythm player in the corner with a couple jokes at the end of the night. So give me some slack, man. You know what I'm saying? It's almost the time of the season. You know what I'm saying? I see you bumping down the street with your suede blue eyes. And every new boy that you meet, run, blah, surprise. Here she comes again, and she's dancing with the starry skies. Here comes again, and I like the way you dip. She's my best friend's girl. She's my best friend's girl. And she used to be mine. is that sad, a lost love. Peace be with you. Holiday season's here, man. Christmas music's on the radio. Things are going good, man. Be peaceful to each other. Be peaceful to yourself. Be peaceful to everyone you meet. Right? Not just people you know, everyone you meet. This is what we need right now. There's no borders in your mind. Anyway, Amp Month, Part 1 in the books. We're going to give you an episode next week, too. That's just the way we're going to roll this year. Next year, we're going to be a little less active.